Hey, I heard you're an advanced English student. That's impressive. I've always been interested in language learning. How did you become so proficient?
Thank you. Well, it's been a journey for sure. I started learning English in school, but I really became passionate about it when I started watching movies and TV shows in English. I realized that immersing myself in the language was the key to improving my skills.
That's great. Immersion is definitely a powerful tool for language learning. Have you ever been to an English-speaking country to practice your skills in a real-life setting?
Yes, I've had the opportunity to travel to the United States a couple of times. Being surrounded by native speakers really helped me improve my listening and speaking skills. I had to communicate with locals on a daily basis, which forced me to step out of my comfort zone and use the language in a practical way.
That sounds like an amazing experience. Did you face any challenges while interacting with native speakers?
Absolutely. One of the challenges I encountered was understanding different accents and regional dialects. English has so many variations, and it took time to get accustomed to the different ways people spoke. Additionally, there were times when I felt self-conscious about making mistakes, but I quickly realized that native speakers are generally very understanding and encouraging.
It's great that you were able to overcome those challenges. So, what specific strategies or resources did you find most helpful in advancing your English skills?
Well, besides immersion, I found reading extensively to be incredibly beneficial. I made it a habit to read English books, articles, and news regularly. This helped me expand my vocabulary and improve my grammar. I also joined online language exchange platforms where I could practice speaking with native English speakers and receive feedback on my pronunciation and grammar.
That's fantastic. Reading widely and engaging in language exchanges are indeed effective ways to enhance language skills. Are there any particular books or authors you would recommend to someone looking to improve their English?
Definitely. If you're looking for classic literature, I would recommend authors like Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, and Mark Twain. Their works provide a rich and diverse range of vocabulary and sentence structures. For contemporary fiction, authors such as J.K. Rowling, John Green, and Harper Lee are popular choices. Additionally, reading news articles from reputable sources like the New York Times or BBC can familiarize you with current events while improving your language comprehension.
Thank you for the recommendations. I'll definitely check them out. Moving on, as an advanced English student, do you have any tips for someone who wants to improve their writing skills?
Absolutely. One tip I would give is to practice writing regularly. Set aside time each day to write something, whether it's a journal entry, a short story, or even a blog post. It's also important to seek feedback from others, such as teachers, native speakers, or writing groups. They can point out areas for improvement and help you refine your writing style.
That's great advice. I'll make sure to incorporate regular writing practice into my routine. Finally, what are your future goals as an advanced English student? How do you plan to continue honing your language skills?
My goal is to become a proficient English speaker and writer, but I also want to delve deeper into the nuances of the language. I plan to explore more complex literary works and engage in critical analysis. Additionally, I'm considering taking advanced English courses or workshops to further refine my skills and learn from experienced instructors.
That's a fantastic plan. Continuing to challenge yourself with more advanced literature and seeking formal instruction will definitely help you reach your goals. Have you ever thought about pursuing a career where your English skills would be an asset?
Absolutely. With my strong command of English, I'm considering careers in writing, translation, or even teaching English as a second language. I believe that my language skills can open up various opportunities both locally and globally.
That's wonderful. Your proficiency in English will certainly give you a competitive edge in those fields. Speaking of teaching, have you ever had the opportunity to tutor or assist others in their English language learning journey?
Yes, I have. I volunteered as a tutor at a local community center, helping non-native English speakers improve their language skills. It was a fulfilling experience to share my knowledge and help others overcome their language barriers. It also reinforced my own understanding of the language and provided valuable teaching practice.
That's impressive. Giving back and helping others is always rewarding. I'm sure your students benefited greatly from your expertise. In your experience, what do you think are some common challenges that English learners face?
From my observations, one common challenge is grasping the intricacies of English grammar and syntax. The language can be quite complex, especially for those coming from different linguistic backgrounds. Another challenge is building confidence in speaking. Many learners feel hesitant or self-conscious about making mistakes, which can hinder their progress. Creating a supportive and encouraging environment is crucial in helping learners overcome these challenges.
I completely agree. Grammar and confidence are indeed significant hurdles. Speaking of which, have you ever encountered any unique or particularly memorable experiences while learning or using English?
Oh, there have been quite a few memorable experiences. One that stands out is participating in an English debate competition. It was a nerve-wracking but exhilarating experience. I had to think on my feet, construct arguments, and present them convincingly in front of an audience. It really challenged my language skills and public speaking abilities.
That sounds like an amazing experience. Engaging in activities like debates is an excellent way to enhance critical thinking and language proficiency. It must have been quite an achievement for you.
Thank you. It was definitely a significant milestone in my language learning journey. It showed me that with dedication and practice, I can overcome any linguistic hurdles. It's all about continuously pushing myself outside of my comfort zone.
Absolutely. Stepping out of our comfort zones is where real growth happens. Your dedication and passion for English are truly inspiring. I'm sure you'll continue to excel in your language skills and achieve great things.
Thank you for your kind words. I believe that language learning is a lifelong journey, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. If you ever have any questions or need assistance with English, feel free to ask me anything. I'm always here to help.
I really appreciate your offer. Thanks for sharing your insights and experiences with me. I'll definitely reach out if I have any questions or need some guidance. It's been great talking to you, and I admire your dedication to mastering the English language.